Hi, Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 4. We'll present our group assignment, which is Petroleum Nasional Berhad or Petronas. First of all, my name is NURUL BINTI SAUNDI with metric ID PB18045. My group member consists of SHAFIKAH, Nabilah and AQILAH. For this video, we divided into two parts, which is Project 1 Strategic Formulation and Project 2 the Matching Stage and Decision Stage. Now, let's get started. So, I will proceed with an introduction. First of all, an overview of the company. Petroleum Nasional Berhad, Petronas, is a Malaysian oil and gas company that was founded on 17 August 1974 and fully owned by Malaysian government. Petronas is ranked among Fortune Global 500 largest corporation in the world. Plus, Fortune also ranks Petronas as the 12th most profitable company in the world and the most profitable in Asia. Besides, the portfolio includes conventional and unconventional resources as well as diverse range of fuel lubricant and petrochemical products. Not only that, Petronas is deeply involved in almost all aspects of the oil and natural gas industry, from upstream oil and gas exploration and extraction to downstream refining and product distribution. Petronas products or services including exploration and production, technology and engineering, logistics and maritime, gas and power, as well as downstream, which is oil and petrochemicals. Next is the vision and mission of Petronas. For the vision, Petronas is a leading gas infrastructure and utility company. Other than that, their mission is a business entity and petroleum was their resources. Second is gas infrastructure and utilities are their core business. They operate safely, on reliability and competitively. Hence, they optimize the gas value chain to maximize return for their stakeholders. Furthermore, the objective of Petronas is to achieve a sufficient level of production to meet the country's total crude oil and gas production. Next is to actively participate in the exploration of petroleum resources for the maximum benefit of the people. Last but not least is to acquire full operational and technical expertise through workforce development and technology transfer in the shortest possible time. So, that's all from me. Thank you, and I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SHAFIKAH SAMSUDIN and I am a PB18054 and I'm questioning about external audit for operating in Petronas company. So first, operating is internal pool or oil prices and increasing natural gas market, more oil well discoveries, expand export market, new customer from online channel, new trends in the consumer behaviors, stable free cash flow, additional joint ventures and acquisitions, cutting-edge technology for research and development, lastly, selling a diversified range of chemical products. External audit traits, technology developed by the competitor or market distributor. Second, reduction of production in oil and gas industry, case in high competition, political uncertainties, commutation of the fortified and low quality products, new entrants, rising raw materials, increasing promotions by competitors, no regular supply of innovation products, constant technology developments. This is our external factor evaluation metric, which is EFE, for key external factors that show for which the sum of all the weight is 1.00. And for ratings, shows company response to the opportunities is average because only one opportunity has received a rating of 1, while the rest received the rating of 3 and 2. And next is weight score. For each key factor receives a score. So total weight score is simply the sum of all individual weight score. The first can receive the sum total score and the total score of 2.69, which is an average score that show in external evaluations that company strategies is very well. Next is this is our external audit, which is in strength. They have strong free cash flow, strong distribution network, high level of customer certifications, strength in reliable supplier, highly skilled workforce, diversified interests, state ownerships, future orientations, strong customer relationships, strong presence on social media. Internal factor in weakness, financial planning is not done properly and efficiently. Organization structure is only compatible with present business model. This inventory is high compared to the competitors. High attrition rate in workforce, lower budget for quality control departments, lack of diversifications in the workforce, and their weakness exercise concentrations in oil and gas, high employee turnover rates, ethical issue, the performance appraisal is not in systematic manner. This is our internal factor evaluation metric, which is IFE. For internal, we show the sum of all the weight is equal, which is 1.0, separate factor not given too much emphasis. And in rating, that show how strong and weak each factor is in firms, the number range 4 to 1, where 4 means major strength, 3 minor strength, 2 minor weakness, and 1 for major weakness. That show major strong for internal factor evaluations. Next, for score, the total score of 2.43 is average score, which is in internal factor evaluations. Calculations, a low score indicates that the company is weak against its competitors.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Siti Nabilah binti TUMIRAN, PB18042. I will present my part in Project 1, which is Competitive Profile Matrix, and I will continue with Project 2, which is Matching Analysis. Competitive Profile Matrix is a strategic analysis that reveals company relative strengths and weakness against its competitors. So, a company would know which area it should improve and which area to protect. The table demonstrates on how to interpret competitive profile matrix. Critical success factors are the key areas that determine a company's success in the industry. The weights indicate the importance of that factor in the company's success. The rating in the CPM refers to how well companies are doing in each area. And lastly, the score is the result of weight multiplied by rating. So, in this case, my group chose Petronas Edge-based company. The competitors consist of Shell and Esso company. The total score of Petronas is 3.38, Shell score is 3.48, and Esso score is 2.62. In summary, the metric also shows where the competitors excel and where they are lacking. We also can identify the competitive advantages and use this information in strategic planning, while also identifying the weakness to target for process improvement. Financial ratio analysis uses the data gathered from the calculation of the ratio to make decisions about improving a firm's profitability, solvency, and liquidity. Through financial ratio analysis, the company can determine acceptable financial performance for the business. The company can see what is a realistic performance by viewing its own performance across time and aspire to better performance by looking at the financial data. The table shows the financial ratio analysis of Petronas. In conclusion for Project 1, Petronas implement the SWOT analysis of the organization's operation. It includes a survey of human and physical resources, an analysis of the satisfaction of client and stakeholder, hence implement external assessment reveals the opportunities and threats that confront the organization in their strategic planning. Besides, they also maintain the implementation of business reputation by applying the internal factor evaluation, which is IFE. It also can ensure that sales always reach the target or above expectation. Furthermore, they manage to retain many loyal customers while attracting new users. Petronas also has a number of competitors, but from the competitor profile matrix, which shows that they are successful and they are still at the top despite having been in the industry for a long time. Next, I will move on to the project 2, the matching stage and decision stage. Matching stage consists of 5 techniques which are SWOT metric, space metric, BCG metric, IE metric, and RAS strategic metric. These two rely upon information derived from the input stage. Matching stage is the key to effectively generating passive assessing alternative strategies. In most situations, external and internal relationships are more complex and matching, require multiple alignment for each strategy generated. In Project 2, our group only used space metric, SWOT metric, and IE metric. Firstly, I will explain about the space metric. Space metric is a strategic management tool that focuses on strategy formulation, especially as related to the competitive position of an organization. The space metric is also based on 4 areas of analysis, which are internal strategic dimension and external strategic dimension. Each factor within each strategic dimension is related using appropriate rating scales. Adding individual strategic dimension average provide values that are plotted on the axis X and Y. In this table, we analyze that total score of axis Y is 2.00, while total score of Y-axis is negative 0.25. The space metric is broken down to 4 quadrants, which each quadrant suggests a different type or a nature of a strategy, which are aggressive, conservative, defensive, and competitive. This space metric tells us that Petronas company should pursue competitive strategies. It needs to use its internal strengths to develop a market penetration, market development strategy, and product development. Next, I will explain about SWOT metric. The table shows 4 types of strategies, which including SO strategies, WO strategies, ST strategies, and WS strategies. In this table, for instance, SO strategies of Petronas is strengthen distribution network through expanding new customers from online channel. One of the WO strategies is pursue diversity and inclusion in the workforce. ST strategies is by implementation of digital solution for effective monitoring and intervention to enhance customer relationships. My last part for this presentation is internal-external metric. IE metric is a strategic management tool which is used to analyze the current position of divisions and suggest the strategies for the future. On the x-axis of the EI metric, an IFE weighted score is 2.43 considered as average. Similarly, an EFE weighted score is 2.69 considered as medium. So, it can be managed best with hold and maintain strategies by market penetration and product development. These two commonly employed strategies for this type of divisions. So that's all for me. I will pass my presentation to Fatin. Thank you.
Hi, my name is FATIN AQILAH binti SHAARI and my ID number is PB18066. I would like to continue the last part, decision stage. For the suggestion strategy, there are 3 strategies that can be given to the Petronas Berhad. The first strategy, Petronas add more technology and digital application for their business management to further develop their business. Second strategy, we make collaboration with other countries to strengthen or grow the business well. And the third strategy, research and development R&D on product to improve product quality from time to time. Decision stage consists of only QSPM. The alternative strategy of QSPM are obtained through the alternative strategy with the most frequencies from the matching stage, which are at more technology and digital application to develop business management, make collaboration with other countries to strengthen the business well, and also make research and development on product to improve product quality. In accordance with the result of QSPM, it is shown that strategy 2, which is make collaboration with other countries to strengthen the business well, has the biggest number in the total attractiveness score in a comparison with strategy 1 and strategy 3. The total attractiveness score for strategy 2 is 5.29. Meanwhile, for strategy 1 is 5.12 and strategy 3 is 5.08. Therefore, from the result, it is concluded that the most appropriate strategy to implement and recommended to Petronas Berhad is strategy 2, which is they need to make collaboration with other countries to strengthen the business well. For the last part is action plans. Strategy 1. Petronas add more technology and digital application in business management. What are suggestions for action plans that Petronas need renewable energy technologies? They also need use latest technology for oil and gas explorations. They also need to focus on increasing the scale of the economy with mergers and acquisitions. For the second strategy, which is make collaboration with other countries to strengthen or grow the business well, they can build a good relationship with stakeholders. They also need more involved introducing present product or services into new geographic areas, and also they need gain more attention to new consumer marketplace. For the strategy 3, which is involved more in research and development, what Petronas can do, Petronas can focusing at strategy partnerships. They also can make a collaborate in commercializing Petronas technology. And lastly, they also can always provide emphasis on equipment design. In conclusion, in long-lasting business, a company should develop a strong strategy to survive in the market, competing with other competitors and achieve in goodwill from customers as well as shareholders, stakeholders. They should look after continuously about the matter of political situation which can affect their business growth. Next, they should search new wealth from increase of production and bring employees from attracting perfect employee in their company for better outputs. And then lastly, Petronas has completed a biodiversity risk assessment at all areas of operation, and they have taken the necessary measure to mitigate the impact of their activities on surrounding areas. That's all from us. Thank you.